My boys today, how exciting. New group here. Butch.
Yeah.
Butch killed it last year, and we got Danny. Danny, we got a million things to talk about today. We got Danny Ogden with us. Danny,
Yeah,
you've been over there in the pits. What are you thinking about stuff out there?
There's some good cars, really good cars.
Yeah. This is more of a stock show, they call it, right? But when you think stock show, you think junk. You're like, junk, it'll be some metrics or whatever. That's not what's here.
No, caddies.
Yeah, I know. Couple Impalas, right? Some good different stuff
One
out
Y-framer. One lonely
I missed
Y-framer.
that. I missed that. Well,
Butch, you should be in there.
You're the Y-frame guy.
I'd yunk him in one heat.
that's all they're good for. They're only good for one run. So, Butch.
Yes.
Okay, so you did a little bit of tech today. You were in the tech line.
Yes, all day.
One thing I want to talk about tonight, they're giving away $50,000 tonight as the payout, but every driver got $1,000
just to show up.
$1,000 to show up. There is nowhere else in the country, Danny, besides your hometown area, that is giving away $1,000 just to come Derby. It's insane.
It's nuts.
Yeah. Well, they do have to go out and make one hit.
That's true. But really, think about that. You know, I was joking today with Johnny that back where I'm from, my company would go bankrupt. We'd have 500 cars show up for $1,000. I mean, and you'd see such junk. But that is not what happened today.
Nope.
You got 25 cars or so, and they are clean, right? There's even more than that. I think we're roughly about that in this class. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff. But as we said, stock, right? This
Yeah,
is stock
stock.
to you? Yeah.
To me, it's a little overstocked, but not limited well.
Yeah, back home, this is our middle-of-the-road class. They can hard-nose, right?
Yeah.
You are allowed a little bit of plate. What was the plate rule on the front?
No plates.
On the front bumper?
On the front bumper? Oh, 10-inch bumper shock.
10-inch bumper shock.
Yep, 10-inch plate or stock shock.
Yeah.
Okay, now where I'm from, when we say stock, you got to run your bumper shock and, like, the pad and the actual bumper. You can't hard-nose a bumper to it and weld the shock 10 inches back. So on the East Coast, we're thinking a little bit different. This is more of a mid. This is going to be a good class tonight, really.
Yeah, it's a good build. It really is. You know, you don't take a lot, and realistically, all the cars are competitive to build it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty similar to the Vegas rules.
Yeah.
Right. Vegas was a great show.
I mean, I think you could have won Vegas with anything.
Oh,
Agreed.
Vegas, I agree. Any car could have won that.
Yes, totally agree.
I took the wrong car because I was going to roll people, but that didn't happen. The track didn't play out in my favor.
No, but I'll tell you, the way that nose went up on yours, it
did
could have happened at any time.
It did exactly how I wanted it to.
Yeah, it's that was a rolling machine. It could have been at any time. You know.
Somebody should have took a white shocker.
White shocker. I know.
Yeah, white.
These guys don't know. You
It
know?
has to be a white shocker.
It has to be a white one. White ones are tougher.
Well, you know, when we were out in Vegas, stocker rules like we're talking about, and I don't know, when you see stocker rules doing heat and feature, you're like, oh man, the feature is going to be all junk, but it's just, I don't think we're going to see that today. I think the feature will be better than the heats.
Usually is. Lately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
then they get the chance to put the plate on it, the
Right.
fix-it plates, and I think there's 8 or 10. I think you get to use.
these are real stock cars here. Real stock we're doing tonight. So, Butch, real quick, if we could talk about just the rule setup here tonight. Cradles, no cradles, DPs. Go ahead. Can you just throw us what we're going to see in these cars?
Basically, well, we went away from everything out here forever was welded hood. Welded hood.
Yeah.
We all welded our hood
Yeah.
solid. We went back to bolting the hoods 3 spots plus your threaded rod in the front body mount. Only lower engine cradles.
Mm-hmm.
You can have the front plate, but no mid plates,
Right.
no tranny braces.
Yeah.
You can still run your sliders, your gas tank protector, and the gas tank protector is even limited.
I saw that.
It's only 24 inches wide.
Yeah, something like that, 24 inches wide, 4 inches away from all sheet metal, so you can't even push it back to where you want it.
Well, and you know, where I'm from, that's our rule too. We have like a 4-inch space. We usually don't put them up tight.
You can have I think it's 4 down bars off the cage. I think you can attach the front tooth now, or you can catch off hard to the frame. Some guys did it. Some guys just put them on top of the sheet metal.
We need to stop using.
I mean, there's a little bit of everything out there, though.
We got to stop using the word stock because you just said 4 down bars. You know, they got fix-it plates.
Modified stock.
But like I say, with the down bars, it's a good thing as big as our arenas are. I mean, it's a safety.
Oh, this is a smaller one.
Yeah, this is a smaller one tonight.
I'll agree with that, though. we started allowing down bars where we're from, and it was a little bit of. The problem is you see where guys start to manipulate it, and they use it as strengthening points, stopping things from bending. But your point is very valid, and we're going to have Dale on a little bit later to talk about an incident that had at one of his shows. But you got to be watching for safety.
Yep.
And really, if you got to allow some rules that let cars a little bit stronger, but you know all your drivers are going to go to work tomorrow, it might be worth going to that.
Oh, yeah.
And we started doing down bars, too, and it's just like Danny says, all it takes is those. Now that everyone's doing homemade bumpers, the corners are sharp, the fronts are sharp, they're getting right inside cars.
Oh, yeah.
And you need them down bars.
Yeah, you just need
Oh,
that.
yeah.
You know, my car last year, cage moved probably 6-7 inches.
Wow.
And you could look down through the floor and see the ground.
Wow.
You know, not a fun feeling when your car sits that far off of the side.
It's normal.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Well, I've always said at building and everything, the most important thing that goes into that car is the guy sitting in that driver's seat.
Totally.
Definitely.
Well, we were talking about it today. I forget who the hell I was talking about. I talked to so many people.
You talked to somebody today?
Really? I tried to avoid it, but it just happens. But
is that on the phone or here?
No, here. I was good today. You know, funny story, guys. Really funny. You know Gumby with this new trailer thing he's got, right?
Yes.
So this morning I see Gumby pull it over to the side of the building. And I go, Gumby, that's not a good spot. No one's going to be over there. He goes, Josh, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. I'm like, all right, you know, we're joking. That SOB sat in that trailer all day long. He didn't probably talk to 10 people today. That was his chill out stay. He goes, I'm just staying away from the drama. I go, I know that's why you parked there. You weren't trying to sell parts today. You just were trying to stay out of the drama.
That's Gumby.
Totally.
Can't help but like the guy, though.
Troy Tagg said it great today. If you have a problem with Gumby, then you're the problem.
Oh, yeah.
True.
You know, if you can't get along with that guy, I mean. And we're going to have him on tonight, too. He's got
Gumbo or Troy?
Gumby.
Gumby?
I try to get Troy on. He won't do it.
I told him his shoulder was looking a little stiff. I better drive for him.
I did bring my helmet, so if anybody needs a driver.
I'll just borrow their helmet. I don't care.
Exactly.
That's what they make Febreze and Lysol for.
Yep.
Yeah, totally. Well, and we'll get a picture of the track here in a little bit, but let me tell you guys a little bit about the track today. Red is the guy. What's Red's last name? Come on.
DeRose.
DeRose?
Yeah.
Red is the track prep
Reggie
guy.
is actually, I think, his name. It's not even Red. It's Reggie or something like that.
Well, and they call him Red, though.
Yeah.
Well,
we call him a lot of things, but yeah.
Yeah. No, he's a good dude. His track prepness. I've watched this guy turn garbage into beautiful tracks. And today when we got here, did you come this morning?
I was a little late. I think they were already playing in it when I got here.
It was a pond.
That's what I heard.
Okay, so they took out the Skylift thing, that four-wheel drive yellow.
Yeah, the reachable. Great all.
Buried it in the middle of the track today, right? So everyone's standing here like, oh no, you know? And Red comes over and he goes, I'll have this ready in time, you know? And that far side, I'm telling you, there was 6 inches of standing water. And when they took the tractor through there the first time, it was burying it halfway to the wheels. And it's like, oh no. This track is like perfect right now.
It's not bad. I just walked it a minute
It's really
ago.
good, right?
Good.
I think tonight's going to be really good.
Yeah,
I was
it looks
worried.
good right now.
Usually I show the track, like right down in the track when I'm doing my lives, and I didn't today because it's like, this might scare people.
Well, I wish I could have drove Saturday night in Vegas versus Friday night in Vegas because the track was so much better Saturday than it was Friday.
Why do you think that?
I think you just got a little bit more prep on the track build and figuring it out a little bit more.
It was bouncy on Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was like Saturday, like it had like some hook to it. My car would have rolled someone on Saturday night.
That's cool. Yeah, so we're just about kickoff time here. What do we got? We got 15 minutes.
And you were right, 25 cars.
25 cars for one division.
25 cars.
We got mini trucks we're going to run tonight.
Yep.
So,
and this thing called football. Something about Utah versus BYU football.
Oh, I heard about that. Okay.
It's a bunch of mini trucks, too. I think there's a couple of mini vans in it, too, when they did it in Ogden.
Okay. This is with that ball.
And you got 8 mini trucks. So 25 cars and 8 mini trucks.
Okay, so let's talk about Utah mini trucks real fast, okay? Where I'm from, we call them mini trucks because they are running 4 and 6 cylinders, like a compact car, compact trucks, right? You guys let them stick V8s in them. So
it's
really,
crazy.
it's a game changer. It's really a game changer because now they're changing rears, slider, tranny, motor. Big game changer compared to
well, you
running
got to
a
think about it, though. If you're going to let a Durango or some of the Dakotas run, they come stock with a Magnum.
Okay, so where I'm from, you can't run it. You can't bring a V8 Durango. You could bring the 6-cylinder. You can't bring the 5.0 Explorer. You can't. This is back home. I'm just talking.
Okay.
But you can bring anything 4 and 6-cylinder. And the problem is back home is minivans kill trucks.
Really?
Front wheel drive, more mobile, man. And I'm always rooting for trucks. You know me, I'm rear wheel drive, old school. But you're gonna run. Okay, Danny's gonna be running a van at San Filippo. He's gonna learn. Now
that's
ask
what
Gumby.
he's running?
Yeah, we got him a van.
What kind of van?
Mini. Like I have no idea.
Like an Astro or a Caravan or something?
Yeah, like a Caravan.
Ah.
4-cylinder, front wheel drive. Ask Gumby what he thought of that, because the one class Gumby says, the one thing I never forget about San Filippo was your minivan, Heath. That these guys were absolutely insane, and they are, Danny.
Well,
and now you're a perfect fit.
I'll fit in.
You'll be a perfect fit in that class, buddy. Gully's like, what do you think about a minivan for Ogden? I'm like, sold. That's
send it.
Yeah.
We'll just put it in
You
reverse.
can send
and
a
we're gonna
car.
go
You can send a
reverse.
minivan.
Yeah. And you drive them backwards for as long as you can. And then turn
What's
her up.
that?
Minivan.
What's backwards?
Yeah, I don't know how to.
well,
I'm a Utah guy. I don't drive backwards.
Is that the gear? That's the gear you use to get off the trailer, right?
I know you don't ever use it.
I've only drove backwards once, and that was in a mini car at May Mania.
I remember that. You killed it that night.
I did kill. I got Mad Dog and first place.
Dude, I remember that. You smoked that guy down here on the wall. You were killing it that night.
Wasn't that Chad?
I smoked Chad
was
hard.
Was it?
And I can't remember the other kid's name, but I ended up on his roof of his car.
Oh, man. Yeah, Chad's a good dude. Well,
Chad said I broke his ribs and
oh,
stuff.
dude. Danny.
I don't want to hurt anybody. That's my
No.
biggest nightmare about driving derby is hurting somebody.
Of course.
Ribs are a pretty common one. It seems like it's broke, bruised, battered.
That's funny. Chad was telling me that he just came out. He got to go out to Ohio.
Yep.
Sickles. Everybody knows Steve Sickles. He's won every damn derby on the and
He's the one that come out and drove it.
and
Chad
won
built
here.
the car.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he won out here. He's won everything from Ohio East. He's won every state, probably 10 times. So he come out here, won out here, and then they switched. Chad flew out to Ohio. And
Yep.
They just went to a derby. They run stock class, but Chad said he had a good time, And for Chad, it was different